Now, from KFDX3, Texoma's Weather Authority, with Michael Bowling.
It looks like we're headed on the way to a somewhat of a decrease in temperatures.
If you really want to call it a decrease,
Yeah.
I mean, it'll feel a little bit nicer outside, but
Sure.
still hot. It's Texas.
Although I suppose that with the lack of humidity, it kind of helps a little bit. So
I
it's
will
not so
say
sticky,
that
yeah.
I am glad that we finally got away from those dew points in the 60s for
Yeah.
a while, but
Ugh.
right now, I mean, if we look out from First Big Tower Cam, I forgot to actually set it for the sunset tonight, so it's facing south over the lake, but nice little pop of color that we did get to see as the sun began to set, so I just wanted to show that for a minute here, but it doesn't look that nice. I mean, it looks nice outside, does not feel that nice today, and right now in the First Big Tower Cam, it's a brisk 90 degrees, dew point currently 52 with a southerly wind at 9 miles an hour, so pretty warm still out there, and today we hit 111, another hot day, and we tied our record that we set back in 2012 at 111. So we broke records the last 2 days. We tied a record today, so I guess we're moving in the right direction there. And we also tied a record at 112, and a little bit cooler than us in DFW, 109. They broke their record though, and Waco and San Angelo also breaking records at 108 degrees. So not as hot as our entire nation though, or the hottest temperature in our nation, about 115 degrees in Death Valley. They actually hit 120 yesterday, and then in West Yellowstone Gate, Montana, 28 degrees. So big change in temperatures if you look across the nation, but in Texoma, another day of 108 to 109, maybe a little bit cooler in Duncan as we start to see some of that cooler air, keeping them more around 105, but the rest of us 108 to 109 degrees. And that's why we do have this heat advisory until 8 o'clock Sunday evening, and we also have an excessive heat warning for parts of Texoma. And there's not a big difference between these two. Depends on the forecast office that issues it, but still going to be hot. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water and limiting your time outdoors, and certainly do not leave any children or pets in a vehicle. But today, I mean, look at OKC, 99 degrees, and that's because they are seeing some cooler air, and we are going to begin to see this because we've been stuck under this ridge of high pressure, and that's been keeping us so hot the last few days. But we'll finally begin to see it shift off to the west and see a little bit more of this cooler air come into Texoma. So we are going to be cooling down, but not that much. Monday, 102 degrees, and Tuesday and Wednesday, 98 degrees, back to average for late July, and then triple digits towards the end of the week. So a little bit cooler, but not that much. Not a whole lot on the radar right now. We'll be staying like that this evening, and tomorrow, not going to see much either. But by Monday, we will get to this edge of the thunderstorm category, and that's because I'll see some storms form in the eastern portions of Denver or Colorado, and they will die off to the panhandle and maybe give us a chance for a few scattered showers and thunderstorms that evening. So tonight, about 77 degrees, and tomorrow, 109 for another hot day. If we look at the 7-day forecast, chances of rain picking up, but going back to triple digits towards the end of the week. The news will continue after this.